Hey guys, welcome back to the AWS Cloud Demos. My name is Murli, and in this demo, we will be discussing about how to create a schedule tasks with AWS Lambda and EventBridge scheduler. So we will invoke Lambda function based on a schedule from the EventBridge scheduler, and we will also inspect the CloudWatch logs. Okay, so why do I want to use EventBridge scheduler? So basically, there are some things that you want to achieve based on a schedule. For example, like automating a simple periodic task that you want to run within a certain period of time, and also for indexing data or sending notifications to end users or third parties. You can make use of the event-based scheduler. In this demo, we will be running our Lambda function, so which will be invoked, let's say 1 minute. Okay. Now, what is EventBridge? So EventBridge is a serverless event bus service that allows you to connect different services and applications. Okay. EventBridge has many use cases, of which scheduling is just one. Okay. And so what you will learn from this demo. So you will learn how to create Lambda functions, and you will learn how to monitor Lambda functions using CloudWatch, and you will learn how to run Lambda functions on a schedule using EventBridge. Okay, and the intended audience for this lab is cloud engineers, developers, architects. Whoever has interest can actually watch this video. Okay, so before we head to the demo, make sure you logged into your console, and also make sure you hit that like button, subscribe button, and also make sure to comment if you have any questions. Okay, so I've already logged into my console. So what I'm going to do now is go to Lambda here. All right, click on Lambda, create a function, author from scratch. So I'm going to name this function as schedule function. We are using Python here. So I'm using Python 3.8. It's up to you. And also use a default existing role, execution role. Basically, it has the permissions. Okay. And now create a function. And now if you scroll down, just try and remove this default function. Okay. And so I already have this function ready with me. So this is a sample function which we will be invoking this function. So not to give too much detail to this function, is just the basic function. All that I'm trying to do is invoke this function based on a schedule. Okay, so it could be your function which you wanted to, let's say you want to upload a file every 1 hour or so. So your Lambda function might differ from what I'm doing here, right? So it's just that you want to run a Lambda function based on a schedule. So that's all we are trying to do, and click on deploy. So that's it. We have deployed this function, and now I'm going to go to EventBridge scheduler, like you see here, and scroll down. So click on create schedule. So scheduler, my scheduler. Scroll down, schedule. Choose this default recurring schedules, because I want to run my function every 1 minute or so. So based on rate-based schedule. So I'm going to choose 1, and I'm going to choose minutes. So every 1 minute, I'm going to invoke my function. Flexible time window, probably you can turn it off. And also you can state your start date and end date. But for this demo, I think I can ignore that for now and click on next. And here you can see our Lambda, AWS Lambda function. There are so many template targets here. So where you can use ECS run task, or put record, send a message, send a SQS message, start an execution from step function. You can do all sort of things here, okay, based on a schedule. So I'm doing a Lambda invoke. So I've clicked on Lambda invoke here. Now the Lambda function is schedule function. Okay, that's my Lambda function I've created, and click next. And retry policy, probably you can turn it off for now. And permissions, use existing role. So I already have an existing role, which is scheduler role. We will explore what we have in the scheduler role in a moment. But for now, let's finish this setup. click next. So this is the review page, and make sure you have selected this rate 1 minute. This is a recurring schedule. All right, and now click on create schedule. Awesome. So now that you have created your schedule, so now you have to verify that whether your Lambda function is running on a schedule or not. Okay, so how you're going to be doing it? So basically, you will go to CloudWatch, click on all metrics here, in here, and in the metrics search box, click on scheduler function. Let's see if our function will pop up. No. On Lambda by function name. And if I scroll down, this is my scheduler function. And you can see the invocations here. Click on that. You can select that. And also make sure you select 15 minutes and click on the graph metrics. So this is the function invocations, and make sure you select 1 minute or so. So you can see that this is our invocation, like you see here. All right, or you can probably or you can select any time frame that you want here. So you can see there are a number of invocations. There are 2 invocations right here, and you'll see that the graph will be updated accordingly. Okay, let's wait for some more time and let's see how many times the function has been invoked. See, this is at 11:39 and this is at 11:40. So there was an invocation at 11:39 and 11:40. Let's wait for another call. Okay, so there is another one which is at 11:41. So you can see that there are consecutive invocations which are happening, and our Lambda function is being invoked, and that's what we are trying to achieve here, right? So from this, so what I'm going to do now is go to dashboards. Okay, create a dashboard. Name this scheduler dashboard. Create a dashboard like so, and choose the line CloudWatch metrics, and select a line, whatever graph you wanted to use. So in my case, I'm going to choose line and click on next. All right. So here again, type Lambda and Lambda by function name. And this is my scheduler function invocation. Select that. And choose 15 minutes and go ahead and click, make sure you select the invocation schedule function here, create a widget. Okay. So that's my widget here, right? So you can see the invocation over here. This is my dashboard, and you can refresh from here if you want. And also make sure, probably if you want to select 1 minute, so you can see that it has moved to the far left. So you need to click on, let's say, again, I'll put it back to 15 minutes so that it's clearly visible, and click on save. Close that. And if you go to dashboards, so this is your dashboard. And also you can make it favorite if you want. So click on scheduler and you can see these invocations. Okay. And click on edit. If you want, you can change the name and then expand, refresh. So that is going to be updated every 10 seconds. And if you would like, and from here, you can also delete the dashboard if you want. But I hope you get an idea. So that's probably it. And like I said, we will be exploring the scheduler role. So let me go to the scheduler role. Roles. That's my scheduler role. So basically, our scheduler is going to assume my role. So this is the trust policy here, trusted entities here. And if you go to permissions, I have a custom policy, which is scheduler policy. So if I expand that, so this is a Lambda invoke function. So this particular role has a permission to invoke a Lambda function, and this particular role we have already assigned in the scheduler, if you remember. And this is a trust relationship scheduler.amazonaws.com, so which is basically assuming um, the principal, and it is trying to invoke the Lambda function. Okay, that's how we have given the permission. So that's it, guys, and I hope you have learned something, and I hope you liked it, and if it is useful, and please make sure you subscribe to the channel and to watch more videos like this. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you.